Nauseating cafe. The sound of that shivering machine, the sensation under my heat, clinging to my sweaty skin. Looking until the not solid core, I feel barely in my seat. Tell us, you're being unfair.
weren't
going
on
to
a
the
screen,
unmuted
no one
screen,
could
so-
hear me on.
So watch your fucking mouth. Alright.
Bitch!
Welcome,
I'll
everyone.
kill you.
Before we even get started,
Alexi
two things
dies
I want to
this
say.
session.
Oh, okay. Well, three things I want to say. First off, fuck you for hitting me the moment stream starts, Michael. The other thing I want to say is, a couple things actually I want to say. A couple things. If you hear a baby in the background, it's because my baby is, this is first stream with baby. She is asleep over there. So if she wakes up and you hear her crying, that's why. She is not a happy baby.
If she wakes up, it's all of your faults.
Yeah. Second thing, Ryan,
That's
thank
right,
you so
chat.
much for
Don't
your
wake the baby up.
11-month tier 1 subscription streak. You're almost at a year, buddy. We got one more month and you'll be there.
I'm
Thank
dropping
you
you now.
Oh no.
Oh.
And the other
Oh,
thing is
damn.
to Vodka. Vodka, thank you for being on a 10 stream streak.
Let's go!
Oh. Yay.
Wait. We trying to flex? Okay. Can I only can only do it in increments of 10. I don't know how to flex my watch streak.
Hi, baby. Okay, but with
I'm
that,
at like 18.
with that, we will go ahead and get started. So, where we last left off, the group went off and did kind of their own little things. I'm not going to really say this in order, just going to say it in the order that I remember, not necessarily the order that it happened. So, first off, to keep things simple, Chuck, he's just he's in a coma in his room. He's knocked out. He ain't coming out till we say he can. So that's where he's at right now. Reva actually went off to go do her own thing, which actually worked out perfectly because Avery had to speak with Silas, or Silas had to speak with Avery, sorry, and the two went to go talk to 035, as Silas had some things that he wanted to confirm and make deals with when it came to SCP-035. While this is going on, Bray had an encounter with the infamous Dr. Roth, a scientist who had been turned into a silver tabby cat. And they got to get to know each other, and they both ended up getting high in Dr. Roth's room and just chilling. Alexi was spending time with one of his uncles, his Uncle Connor, who was teaching him how to fight a bit more, talking to him about how he can use his strength and ranged attacks, as well as just kind of checking up on him, and also wanting to make sure that Chuck does eat the Reese's peanut butter cup that was given to him. And
that's why Chuck is in a coma, by the way, because he didn't eat it in time.
Yeah. He's actually he's a diabetic. His blood sugar is getting low.
It's laying on his chest.
Someone
Lexi has to go in and force feed him.
And lastly, Danny went and found a new tape that was now talking about a meeting between 05-4-5N-6 being, oh my gosh, pardon me, oh heavens, being Harper, the Veil Walker, Aki, and the Psionic being Avery. And his scenario ended with him going to 2847's room, promptly, to which the door shut behind him, and he was told goodbye.
Yeah, that's what I forgot. What happened to him?
Yeah.
Danny got told goodbye.
Danny fucking exploded.
So that's where
to be fair, we don't know what happened. Just that I'm going goodbye.
So
Danny fucking exploded.
That is where we are going.
Wait
to
a minute.
Back up.
Where's Danny?
So
where's our sunshine boy?
Don't care. Where's Danny?
Where's Danny?
Let's roll a d4 and see who we start with. That is going to be Alexi.
God damn.
Back to you.
You're really making me sit
away
here.
from me. Get away from me. I don't trust you.
Alexi.
Hi.
So you just got done. Actually, hold on. Before we get started on this actually brings up an important thing I need answered. Danny, roll me a 1d3 if you would.
D3I.
That would be great.
We round up or down?
No. Like in Foundry, roll a d3.
Oh.
Just do /r space.
Yeah,
1d3.
give me 1 second.
Just so that we get a
Foundry
number.
says the game is paused.
Oh, there you go.
It does.
Unpause the game.
Oh, the game started.
Yay!
3.
Free.
Okay.
Huh.
Okay. In that case,
Either the high or low end of the problem.
we will come back to that.
Well.
That's not important right now.
Oh.
So, Lexi, you just got done with your training with Connor. You know, Connor had walked off, and you were pretty much just left on your own. I can't remember you. I recall you leaving the gym, but I don't remember if you were just kind of fucking off to go do something else or not.
I don't think I said anything in particular. I think he did just leave the gym.
Okay. So, I guess more so, what would you be doing at this point in time?
After the conversation with Connor, I feel Alexi would try and put into use this newfound ability of his. And he's probably gonna head to his room and find take something akin to gravel and actually start flicking it against the wall to see how much damage he can start doing.
I mean, I'd say you're easily able to find
That's a lot of damage.
that.
That's a lot of
during
damage.
whenever you're walking around through the foundation, there's always some form of little pebbles and things like that get tracked in from outside. There's construction going on all the time, so you're able to find easily some tiny concrete pebbles and some loose pieces from the wall and on the floor and such in the corners, and able to just start practicing that, using the projectiles, kind of flicking them. It takes a little bit of getting used to at first, not having done this, but you can see where Connor's coming from. Even with just your barely practiced at all, your flicks are easily able to create small dents, little chips in the wall whenever you smack the wall with one of your pebbles.
Okay. With that, Alexi's going to he's gonna punch the wall so he can get a bigger chunk of concrete.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
he's going to absolutely yeet it towards the wall.
Oh my fucking god. As you just absolutely wallop the wall, it's silent for a moment before, because you are in one of the lower levels that is just beneath the water. You do start hearing a knocking on one of the porthole windows nearby from the outside. You're dunk, 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 dunk.
Is the porthole close to in his room?
Oh yeah. You can see it.
Okay. He's gonna peek.
You can see
He's
it.
he's gonna kind of hunch over and very slowly come up over it with just his eyes.
As you look through the porthole window, you see 05-9. You see the Nautilus as she's looking at you through the window and
Hi.
staring
Oh, I knew it.
directly at you. And she just slowly raises her hand, and I know. Don't talk about me. She slowly raises her hand and just waggles a finger at you, no.
He's gonna nod. He's very obnoxious, the mouthing of "I'm sorry."
You see, she reaches into her basically a fanny pack and pulls out a little drawing tablet, basically, so that way she can write notes while she's in the water. And pulls out a stylus from it. She begins to write notes on the little drawing tablet before she turns it around, and you can read that she wrote down, "I'm the one who has to fix this shit."
Yeah. She can see him reach up and kind of scratch at the back of his head, and he's once again very like as like accentuated as he can. He says, "I'm sorry." Training.
She like looks at you for a moment, trying to read your list before turning the tablet back around and erasing the writing before writing once more. As she then turns it again and faces you and says, "Isn't that what the gym is for?"
Get called out, idiot.
He's going to go over to his desk and pull out a piece of paper, write down, and he's gonna show it to her. It's like, just left gym. Don't want to go back. Too lazy.
She looks at you again for a moment before just kind of turning the tablet back around very slowly. She erases the writing, and she like starts to write, stops, looks up at you, looks back at the tablet, back up at you, back to the tablet, and then she just puts the tablet back into her fanny pack and just shakes her head and swims off.
He's just like,
said, not worth it.
and he's going to instead turn so that he's not facing the outside, and he's going to practice on the inside walls. So it's not her job to fix it.
And with that, she's
But-
gone.
Yeah, other than that, he's probably just gonna train some more and smoke.
I was
Like
wondering
usual.
when we get more of her.
Yes.
Yeah, you just had to get Alexi to do some dumb fucking shit.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks, Alexi.
Alexi just needs to do some dumb
Mhm.
shit.
She spends the majority of her time out in the water, so that's why y'all typically don't see her.
Hmm.
So that let's
Man.
roll let's roll D3 this time, since Alexi's had his moment. Okay, Bray.
Yeah.
So, like I said, where we had left off with you, you are currently in Dr. Roth's office. You have had several strong hits of SCP-420-J. Roth has had quite a good amount of her
420. 420.
420. And currently she is just
420.
like sitting like in the picture I sent of her in images. She's just kind of sitting like that. And just staring out at nothing before she then slowly turns to look over at you and she says,
Oh.
"Hey, you're a part of that group."
Yeah. I guess we're that group.
Yeah,
Oh.
that group.
Hmm.
You know, a lot of
That's
the
not good.
D-class don't like you.
That's not good.
Wait, what did you say? Sorry.
A
I
lot
like
of
thought
the
I
D-class don't like you.
Oh. Like me specifically?
I mean, the group, but like if you want to get into specifics, probably.
Oh, okay. Well.
Mean.
Why exactly
Like,
do they
bitch,
not
man.
like us? Because we get more I don't know, because we get privileges
Because
or
we get shit done. That's why. They're
I mean-
jealous.
How many other D-class do you just get to see walk up to the SCP dispenser vending machine thing and just use it?
I don't know. I don't really pay attention to other people.
Now you're asking me why you're probably like disliked amongst the other like, D-class, but you don't pay attention to them. That's just rude.
Why? I mean, I'm not planning on being their friend.
So you're just writing it out solo? I mean, besides
I
the group,
wouldn't
like, was that what you were gonna do?
I mean, probably.
I mean, more power to you. That's how most D-class do anyway, and then they like die alone here. So like, that's not anything different. I thought it was like I don't talk to a lot of D-class, you know. I pretty much only interact with them whenever I send them into like a 173 test for the millionth time to watch them get their neck snapped. So like, all I ever see them do is like not talk to each other and then just die alone anyway. I thought it'd be like against like like communism stuff, like rise up against the proletariat and stuff like that.
Sorry, the weed. That was a lot thrown at me right now, Doctor. I'm not gonna lie. It's a lot of big words. That was a big word for him.
You ever heard of Karl Marx?
What?
Karl Marx.
No.
You don't know Karl Marx?
Are you asking? Wait, is this in character or no?
Yeah.
Okay. No, I don't know who that. Who? Not at the moment. I don't.
Okay, I'm going to put you on a reading assignment, and next time I see you, I want you to have been studied up on this. And we're going to talk about power among the people, because I think it would be hilarious if you and a bunch of D-class, tried to start, an uprising. I think that would be hilarious.
Is Rod
they
trying to
just
get
trying to get
Bray to make a
killed.
communist manifesto?
What?
Look it up. Karl Marx. Read up on him.
The communist manifesto!
I will be. This is out of character. I'll be right back. My cookies are here. Y'all talk amongst each other. I want my cookies.
Guys, what the fuck is
My
this
cookies
cat
are-
trying to make me do?
This
I
cat's
don't
trying to
know.
make you make the communist manifesto. That's exactly what I,
I
was
don't know.
saying.
She's high as fuck right now. I don't know if you should be taking what she says seriously.
I'm high as
She's
fuck
try-
right now.
The profile is fuck. But
yeah, this is not a good
she's trying to make
combination.
you. She's trying to make you make the D-class equivalent of the Communist Manifesto, and I don't know if that's a good idea.
Well, I mean, for the first few sessions, I was planning on helping the D-class escape until I realized we have more important things to worry about. I mean, if we want to revisit that plot line, that's okay. I gave one of them a knife.
If Danny makes it back.
You're
Danny
right.
fucking
If you guys
survives.
want to go revisit that plot,
I'm hoping Danny makes it back. I would like to see more Danny.
Mm-hmm.
Danny better make it back.
I want some more ravioli.
If not, I'm gonna ravioli olio. Oh. I heard Leno for half a second.
I heard the
He's-
voice of the director.
He's emerging to get me ravioli.
Get ravioli.
Ravioli.
Just a little bit. Like maybe half of what I had before. Huh? Just ravioli. And can you heat it up? Thank you. By the way, so
Huh.
I made the core group of the pirates. So now I'm adding in the SCP.
Yay!
Hell yeah.
And the first one I made was Danny, and he immediately ran up to Romy because he
Oh,
was interested in him. He thought he looked
Aw.
interesting.
I'm not aware of the pirate campaign, so I'm not sure how interesting the character is, but Danny does like interesting things.
To be fair, Romy is a very interesting character, so
Yeah, that checks. Danny would in fact investigate.
Romy is dad of pirate crew.
I tell you, it is always rough looking at the DM VTuber model when they go stand up. It doesn't look like they're having a good time.
it's his head's disappearing into Alexi's Fugi.
Oh, I don't need that. I'm already going through things.
Listen, I've been dealing with them in my head. Let's see how you like it.
No. Anything but that.
They're alive.
Body Swap 2.0, except it's Alexi hearing the voice of God instead of Chuck.
God. Oh. I didn't want to be here.
Well, too bad.
Ah.
You have a small sunshine girl that you need to start dating.
Okay, I'm just letting you know I'm back, but the baby needs her diaper changed, and she will get very upset. So I'm going to do that first, and then I'll unmute.
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
no, the diaper.
All right, we got entertain chat. How are we gonna entertain chat? Start talking about Tomodachi Life. Okay.
The first
Okay.
song, the first
Hold
thing
on,
that
hold
came
on.
to my
I'm back
mind
right
was
now
the
because
song that
she's
just
not
goes
done yet.
wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Okay, so anyway,
Huh.
so yeah, she's telling you to read up on Karl Marx. She thinks it would be funny.
Literally, it's just a communist manifesto.
Bray's gonna sit there. Holy. I just got blinded by an ad.
Oh my god.
Bray's gonna sit there for a second and like do a few blinks as she tries to process the
Frog
information. You see, I mean, like they have a lot. They make us do a lot of shit.
Yeah, we do. As she's talking, you see like she's like scooted over slightly over like towards you, and is slowly laying down like onto her side. And like the more you talk, you see she's starting to roll over and show her tummy.
I'm not falling.
Don't
for
do
that
it.
shit. I have 2 cats. I'm not falling for that shit.
That's a lie. Mimir is the sweetest boy. He doesn't attack me when I rub his
No,
belly. So it's
yeah, so
fine.
it's-
Do it. It's fine. Do it.
Seamus rubs, yeah, you
My
rub
cat's-
Seamus's belly.
Yeah, Seamus, he likes it. Guys, I think I got a little too much catnip out of there.
Yeah.
What? I don't even know what the fuck to say or do. I'm not just gonna start fucking rubbing her belly.
Look at.
Pat the cat.
Honestly, I'm more concerned with the fact that we have the D class not liking us. That could be a problem.
No, it could be, but
Well, the D-Class probably don't think any differently of you guys than they do other scientists. They probably just dislike me, Bray, and Chuck. And it's not like they can do anything to Chuck.
That's okay.
it's really-
We'll drop kick him.
Mainly me who has things to worry about, honestly.
It's not under
fine.
Alexi's watch.
they'll just meet Rose.
Oh baby.
Oh, the baby in the
Lexi, whatever.
background.
Whenever I'm not talking, I will mute.
Alexi will make his own gun.
All right. But yeah,
Bray just looks at her, I guess.
she stares up
I
at
get-
you like blank-eyed stare.
Oh.
I just,
She
I
wants
don't
the
know.
belly rubs.
It's
I
a
don't
challenge.
know when I would have time to even. They're very big on our group bonding. I don't know.
Group bonding. Karl Marx would have liked that.
You're not wrong, but why are we talking?
Are you comfortable?
Oh, nice.
Am I?
Are you?
Am I?
Nice.
You look it. You look like you are.
How'd you get in my office?
You. I can leave.
No.
Then what would you like me to do?
You ever heard of Karl Marx?
I wish I had a cell phone for it to go off right now.
I think you're in a time loop. I think.
I have heard of Karl Marx.
Oh, that's awesome. You should go read on him some
This is
bit more.
Groundhog Day.
I think it would be hilarious if the D class did like an uprising. I think that would be very funny.
I do think it would be very funny, but I will not be the one to lead it.
You didn't have to do that. You just start it. You don't have to take the shit. Just be the one that stirs it.
I mean, both sound like it's gonna take time, and I just don't want to do it.
I'll tell you what. You keep bringing me my catnip. And I keep giving you access to 420-J, and we keep having these insightful conversations, and I think we are going to grow both as people.
It's just reciprocal drug dealers.
Do we have
Bray's gonna hold out her hand, but then she's gonna be like, "Wait, fuck, I don't know. Do you shake hands, paw?"
You see when you ask
Sorry.
her that, like, she looks at your hands and then, like, holds her paws in front of her face and just stares at them. Like, with the most intense thought you've ever seen.
Oh no.
And then she looks
You're
back
making her
at
remember
you.
that she's a cat.
She looks back at you and just goes, I think our business here is concluded. I'll see you
Okay.
again.
Okay. I mean, yeah. I mean, if I'm gonna get you more catnip, for sure.
Good. Good. Do me a favor before I don't see you again.
Hmm.
If you see any of those little rubber duck bastards out there, send them to God.
Send him to
And
God.
before you do it, tell them that Dr. Roth has a message for them. Tell
Okay.
And
them
when they
tell them that they fuck. Sorry, hold on, give me a minute. I'm sorry, I had something really cool. Think of something cool. Just think of something cool before you kill him. Okay?
Now,
I
are we sending them to the god in the facility? Are we sending them to Danny's god? What are we doing?
there was
here?
no specification, so.
There was no
All right,
specification.
I will. I'll do that.
Good. Good. I'm going to take a nap now.
Yeah, that sounds nice. I'm gonna leave and maybe
Go
follow
start
your lead on that one.
Of revolution, huh?
What? Not yet.
Okay.
What?
Revolutionary says what?
Huh?
What?
I need more convincing.
Okay. I'm sure
What?
more 420-J will help with that.
Okay.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. And Bray's gonna walk out.
Okay.
Sounds like every phone call
Sure,
I've
the
ever
most
had.
awkward. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, bye. Bye.
Okay.
Bye.
With that, I would roll a D2 to see the last two groups we go to, but I'm just gonna save Danny for last.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Y'all get to see what the D3 that was rolled earlier was for now.
Suffering.
Oh.
Huh?
So,
Wow.
Avery, Silas,
Huh?
as we go back to you, 035 has been officially returned to their containment chamber, and you have both walked out of the little communal area where you were able to speak with them, and you're now back in the like the transitioning area from the hallway to the containment cell where they have all the computers and monitoring equipment. You are both standing there. You had just walked out, And Silas,
Uh-oh.
you are now acutely aware that you have heard everything that I have just said.
I fucking knew it! I fucking knew it! I texted Faye! I texted Faye!
No way!
Silas.
No.
I have a whole thing with Silas in his head, and he doesn't like it being messed with, so this is not good. But he's just, he suddenly becomes aware of this, and he just stops where he is, and he has a very concerned look on his face.
Avery's gonna look over at Silas. At this point, the static that was her psychic power starting to activate has long since like dispersed, so there's just nothing there. And she looks over and she sees Silas, and she's like, "Are you okay?"
My head. What? I don't. And Silas is gonna like kind of whisper over his shoulders. He'd be like, "Rose, there's someone else here."
I will bring her back whenever it's time for her to come back.
What? Silas just
Oh my god!
stumbles back for a minute.
Whoa!
Who are you?
You ever heard of God?
I've heard of lots of gods. You're going to be more specific.
Is Silas talking out loud? By the way.
He is, because he hasn't mastered what Danny's mastered.
Well, you see. Oh no, I'll let Avery finish.
Who are you speaking to? She looks very concerned, by the way.
There's a voice, says they're God, but I'm trying to get more specifications. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, I'm really good friends with your 5-foot-something blonde-haired buddy.
Silas's face goes from concern to just he's kind of like a little upset now. It's like, what did you do with Danny?
I didn't do anything. He actually is cut off at the moment, and I need to go somewhere. So, I'm
What
here.
do you mean cut off?
He's cut
What?
off. I mean, he went somewhere. I can't talk to him there, so
What?
I mean, like, I can send you that way, but like, it's not like I can help. It's all you.
So it's either I take you where you want to go, or you take me to Danny.
Where do I want to go?
You just said you wanted to go somewhere.
Yeah, back to him. I'm saying I can take
Oh.
you there, but I can't do nothing about it. That's all you.
He's gonna look over at Avery, realizing now how crazy he looks. And it's just like internally thinking, man, Danny does this way better than I do.
Is everything okay? 035 didn't do anything to you, did he?
Oh, no.
Oh, good.
No, he didn't do anything. Fucking hate that mess.
I do too.
I'm hearing Danny's voice, or the voice that Danny was hearing, rather. I need to go check on Danny.
His voice, the one he refers to as God,
Yep, that's the one. And
how is it in
I
your
can't-
head?
I don't know that. I also can't talk to Rose right now because God says that they're.
Look, you'd be making me do 2 voices on 1 character. I'm not doing this right now.
What do you mean? One?
I think it's better if we just get you back to Danny. How about that?
Okay. Yeah, I gotta go check on Danny.
Do you need me to come and assist you?
The more is probably the better.
Yes, please.
Very well. Let's go find your friend. And she'll walk over. She'll put like a gentle hand on his upper back and just guide him out of the room. And she'll say, "All right. Do you know where you need to go?"
God.
You should probably get the other two while you're at it. One of them is currently in his room, and the other one's walking out of Dr. Roth's office.
We gotta get my other friends as well.
Old would call me a friend.
Right. And where
Well, then
might
you
they
call me a
be?
friend.
I hear Roman laughing behind me.
He is laughing in his sleep right now.
Well,
He went,
one of them just walked out of Dr. Roth's office. The other is in their room.
Oh, right. Should we... Would you like to get them together, or do you think you will be okay by yourself to split up?
We can probably split up, but I'll get Alexi. You can go to Dr. Roth and get Prey.
Yes,
Choice.
that might be for the best. Go
Yeah.
go and fetch him, and we will meet. I suppose at the elevators.
Yeah, that works.
Alright, let's be quick.
Yep. And Silas just goes and starts heading towards Alexi.
Okay.
Avery's gonna go find Bray.
should we play rock, paper, scissors, shoot for who they find first?
Go for it.
Oh,
No, me. I think me and Keys. Wait,
it's
just-
between
it's-
yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
You and me.
ready.
Fuck.
Is it on shoot or after?
It's not at all. I have no. We can't do this through the cameras because my internet is so laggy right now.
I'll
It's
tell you
okay. How
what.
about we'll just 1, 2, 3, and then we'll close
Close
our eyes.
your eyes.
Yeah, yeah,
close your eyes.
I mean, I know a funny
Okay.
Okay,
thing
ready?
about this.
You close your eyes, we'll tell you who wins.
Paper, scissors,
Someone-
shoot.
Okay, open.
Cheese wins.
Cheese wins.
Okay.
All right, Chief,
Oh
you
yeah.
go
I'll go first.
first. Okay. Well,
Alright.
Silas, you make your way to Alexi's room.
Yep. Silas walks up to the door and just starts banging. Alexi, 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 Alexi,
Silas, before he
Alexi.
walks up, could hear banging coming from Alexi's room.
Alexi,
Alexi,
please
as
stop
he
punching the
hears-
wall. Alexi,
I can just give you the code to his door, and you can just walk in.
He
you have the. Why am I surprised? What's the code?
Let's see here. It's going to be hey Alexi, what's your code? Give me a 4-digit passcode.
8675.
8675.
309.
Silas puts it in and just steps in, looking immediately for Alexi.
Alexi's in the middle of his room. Like literally he's doing his like flicking of the pieces of gravel at the wall, and he's so close to hitting the door, but the moment you walk through, he goes, "Oh shit!" and he has to redirect it into another wall.
It's like he ducks a little bit. He's just,
Jesus Christ, man! How the
I have a
fuck
problem.
did you get in here?
Well, actually, that kind of goes into the problem.
How-
Danny's voice that he hears, I'm hearing it. It's in my head.
Hi, Alexi.
What? Okay, this. It can't
We have to
be-
go get Danny.
Okay. Baby screaming. It can't be Dagon touching you guys, so Any idea what happened? Is the voice telling you shit, or is he being an ass?
Danny is somewhere that the voice can't reach him, so we have to go get him.
Rather rude of Alexi to just assume off the bat I'm not being helpful.
Okay. Yeah, and he's going to like shove a ton of like the gravel that he had collected into his lab coat pocket. And he's gonna snatch his phone off his desk and he's gonna rush out with. He still had like a lit cigarette, so
Yeah.
he's like trying to finish it off.
As they're rushing out, Silas is gonna just like quickly say, "Oh, also, don't be upset. We'll get to something."
Don't be upset.
But don't be upset. Don't be upset. Just don't. We got bigger things. We gotta find Danny.
What do you mean be upset? You're making
Don't
me
be
upset.
upset.
By telling me not to be upset.
Don't be upset. Anyway, Una.
Okay. Jesus.
And Silas is leading Alexi to the elevators.
And scene.
And scene.
All
Two
right.
panicked men, just like, what the fuck's going on?
Now, Silas, just be aware that whenever you're not in the focus of the scene, time is still flowing for you, technically, if I say it is. But for the most part, it's going to feel like you're just stuck in place hearing everything that's going on.
What?
All right, moving on. All right. So, Avery, with that, we go to you going to Dr. Roth's office, where you would see making your way down the hall, Bray walking the opposite direction.
Yeah, she will spot Bray and immediately rush over and just give a quick like tap to her shoulder and goes, Bray, was it?
He's gonna turn to Dr. Avery.
Yes, I apologize for interrupting your business, but you are needed quite urgently. Your friend Danny might be in some trouble.
The baby's awake.
I know. I see.
Yeah. She's standing there for a second, just kind of taking it in. You can obviously tell that she's she's.
Are you
She's not there.
alright?
Avery, she smells distinctly of SCP-420-J.
If I'm gonna be honest, I got catnip for Dr. Roth. And
Avery,
then she.
You are aware that getting catnip for Dr. Roth is strictly against SCP Foundation protocol.
Avery just lets out the biggest, deepest sigh she can muster, just pinches the bridge of her nose, just goes, "Ugh. I would scold you, but we have other issues to worry about right now. I need you to come with me right away."
Why is Avery suddenly British?
Shut up, okay? I haven't perfected her voice yet.
She's also always been kind of slightly British, if I'm being honest with you, Faye.
Yeah. In fairness, she
Yeah,
has
but it's
spent
not
a lot of
nearly
time
as
with
bad as it
Gerald.
is now.
In fairness, she has spent a lot of time with Gerald during her time in the Foundation, so it would not surprise me if she just accidentally just picked up his accent.
I will. Okay, what? Where do we have to go exactly?
I do not know. Your companion, Silas, is suddenly hearing the voice in Danny's head. And apparently it cannot reach Danny, which means he's likely in some sort of trouble. So you need to come with me. Silas went to go and fetch Alexi, and we need to go find Danny immediately.
Okay, but I'm not doing this for Silas. I'm doing it for Danny, because he's just a boy.
That's fine. But let's
'Cause
hurry.
he's just a boy.
And she'll start like kind of like motioning for Bray to like hurry up and follow her as she will lead Bray to the elevators.
Okay.
Okay,
So,
that's good because I need to not be here for a second.
perfect. And because I know that once Avery is seen by Alexi, that will cause its own scene, we're not going to stay with y'all. We're going to hop over to Danny now.
Uh-oh.
So, Danny,
Sup?
you are not hearing your normal voice that you hear speaking to you. The one that has guided you for a very long time. That person is gone right now.
Okay.
And as you look around the room, this cell that has belonged to Jeremiah for some time, you see that it's changing as you look. No longer are there 4 concrete walls and a concrete floor and ceiling above you. Instead, as you look around, the moment that one wall leaves your vision and then you look back at it, it's gone. Just an empty black abyss. And as you turn to look at the wall that has left your peripherals in doing so, same thing happens. You see less walls until there's no walls around you. There's no floor. There's no ceiling. There's simply empty void all around you. And it's silent. It's dark. And it's cold. Until you start to see a light forming. Not just in the distance, not away from you, but all around you. You start to feel a warmth. And at first it's pleasant in this dark nothingness. But the warmth starts to lose its pleasant feeling. It starts to get uncomfortable. It starts to get hot. It starts to get to the point where you can already feel yourself sweating profusely within your D-class jumpsuit. And as you look around, you see a world forming around you of swirling chaos. You see the lights, the colorations that are all around you are forming not just any color, but a red color. Not just any shade of red, but a scarlet red.
Rhymes.
And it's not just any scarlet red. It is my scarlet red, Danny. Danny.
Hello.
I fucking called.
In the
Yeah, guys, I can't hear you. Stop talking.
in the distance, you see a figure. You see my figure rising from the depths. Humanoid in stature at first, but instead with long, clawed fingers, red, scarlet eyes with black slitted pupils across the chest, a large, gaping maw of teeth, and jagged, crooked antlers sprouted across the head. Flowing black cloth adorns the body, and before you stands me, the Scarlet King.
You see Danny, it's really hot and chaotic around him. He's sweating entirely because of the ambient temperature, not because of massive amounts of stress. As he gives, assuming he doesn't have a floor, the best approximation of a, 45-degree bow of the chest that he can, he's, well, it's not often one has the great pleasure of meeting royalty.
You're correct. Is not often. But You are here because you're interesting. You hear things that not a lot of others get to hear. You are aware of things that most others aren't aware of, at least without succumbing to the cognito hazards that will befall them and drive them to madness and pain, and quite simply a fate worse than death.
I have, in fact, been fortunate in that regard.
And you know why you have not been affected by any of these cognito hazards?
I would assume it's either luck, or the reason I can hear it has been a shield of sorts, would be my best guess.
Pretty much spot on. Your little friend that talks to you. He can be a little bit of a trickster. He likes to have fun. But
I
they
can-
care.
Me
they're
looking around, I can tell.
But they care, and they are shielding you from a lot that others are not shielded from. You are here talking to me because fate wills it so. You and all of your friends, you are all unique in your own ways. Silas with his connections to the mechanic god. Bray with her telepathic abilities, ones that are not as strong as another that you know, but very capable in their own way. Alexei with the pure, tasty, despicable misery that he goes through, and yet he continues to go. Chuck, a lot of his torture, the pain and suffering that he's gone through, I could watch that on repeat all day. And I do. Who do you think's put him in some of those scenarios? And then, the last of your new friends, this Reva. You know, I don't like to play favorites, Danny, but I have two favorites. You want to take a
And
guess
I'm
at who
assuming
those two?
Reva is one of them.
Reva is one of them. You're the other, Danny. You are one of the
I'm
other
honored
favorites.
by your attention.
Well, would you like to know why that is the case, Danny?
Yes.
Danny, you are one of the most blessed with your ability. But you are almost certainly the most cursed. Are you aware of that? You are acutely aware of everything that is going on around you. A lesson, a very, very few people have this power. You are therefore the most knowledgeable person on the planet, if the writer of this life deems you so. But that's where the problem lies, is it not? The writer, that is. You are simply a creation of another, telling a story for another. And no matter what you do, no matter what choices you or your friends make, this story will end. A good ending, or a bad ending, what difference does it make for you, Danny? While all of your other friends will be blissfully ignorant, unaware that one day this story will end and they will simply cease to truly exist. You do not have that, Grace. For you, the end is the only truly real thing, isn't it? One day this story will end, and you will have to simply embrace it. And you can continue on, knowing this information?
You know, it's never been a pleasant thought, but it is indeed something that I have always known. But any life is destined to end. The end is the only true equal factor, be it this world, the world that this writer is from, or the world that I could write about while in this world. Everything ends. It is what you do with the time that exists that makes that ending have meaning, though.
I suppose. But that's not entirely true. You all will end. I am eternal. So even if I don't win here in the end, there's always another story for me. I will still always be around. A looming threat. No matter what, I'll win. That's why I can be patient with my time. And I think I will simply enjoy watching you and your friends. As I said, you're a favorite of mine.
Well,
And your friends, will you ever tell them about this? About how one day they will simply just disappear to the sands of time? Not even in the same way as death, not even a way that you can be buried and have an ancestor visit your grave. Their story is over. Will you tell them this? Or let them live on without being aware?
I
Let them...
feel no need to break the egg, as it were. Everything that is happening within shall happen within. But in a way, you're wrong. Technically, anything can become eternal. If enough legacy, impact, and ideal is built up, a memory can last forever, spread from one to another along the endless chain of time. Who's to say I won't just make sure my friend's existence is so memorable that it will be in the annals of history, so that their ideal is never forgotten?
Then I suppose that's just going to be something that we see, won't it?
Yes, we would have to accomplish quite a feat for something like that.
Well, I believe we had a very interesting conversation here.
Indeed. For what it's worth, I would appreciate the world not breaking down into chaos. So, since all of my bets have been on that since the beginning, being related to you, we will be against
You think
something like that.
the greater threat here at play is me? I'm flattered.
Well, I think you are a greater threat that is always at play, as you've said yourself.
And you would be right in that front. But I unfortunately have taken a sideline in this story. I'll do you a favor. Ask your friend Avery about SCP-001, the Hadal Archives.
Well, I appreciate the tip. And as pleasant as this has all been, my brain does feel a little melty right now. I think I need my shield back to deal with everything that's going on right now.
Of course. Of course, I could just keep you here.
You could. But what's entertaining about that?
Oh, I can find my own entertainment, Danny. I've been doing it for a long time. But you could do 2 favors for me, and that would add to my entertainment in your world, and it would let you go home.
So long as it does not directly harm those I care about, I'm willing to listen.
The first is simple. Don't forget about me. Talk about me. I want
That
to be
would
known.
Forgetting about you would certainly be hard.
Good. Make sure that I'm known. The second thing that I want you to do. There's someone out there who is being sent to die. Well, they're not being sent to die, per se. They're being sent on a death trap. And this person is very capable. I'm sure that they can take care of themselves perfectly fine. But in the event that you see them, lend them a hand. I'm not done with them yet.
Would it happen to be the same person whose room I was in?
It would be.
Good to know. I'm fond of him as well, so you barely even have to count that as a favor.
Good. Because I'm done with him when I say I'm done with him. Now, I believe our time here has ran its course. Be off. And with that, you feel a force push you in your chest, knocking the wind out from you as if you just took a solid punch to the gut. And then as you fall down and crash into the floor, you crash into the floor, into the cold concrete floor beneath you. You look around, the concrete walls are all around you once more. And you are back into 847's containment cell. And with that, you hear a familiar voice. I'm not gone from you yet, Silas. I'm not done with you yet. I want to make sure you get there. But yeah, you can both hear me now.
You can do that?
Do what?
I don't like this, boss.
You propagate amongst multiple heads? That's neat.
If I want to. Technically,
Yeah.
you can hear each other too.
Oh, hi, Silas. My brain hurts a lot.
Well, you keep laying there and getting some rest. Actually, no, I'm not done with you yet, because I know Silas has not returned to his stable yet. They are changing a baby. So I'm going to stay with you for a moment.
Okay.
So, as you continue to look around the room, you see the door has actually opened once more. You see, standing at the door, let me find my boy here, where is he? You see Banshee. And he just looks at you on the floor for a moment before he says, are you okay?
What's the highest class of cognitohazard?
I'm still learning all of that. Why?
Okay, cool. I talked to the highest class. My brain hurts.
Oh, why would you do that?
Not willingly.
Oh, okay. I was just coming here to check on you, because I had a feeling that you would be here and that something was bad, so I came to check, and it looks like I got here just a tad too late.
Don't worry, it is better that no one else played with that.
Okay. Do you need help?
Danny, slowly, pushes himself up to his feet. Nah, I'm fine. That was just, unpleasant.
Okay.
But I do probably have to, let some people know about some stuff. Friggin', you said you had a feeling. I thought your psychometric abilities were like very location based. You had to be in the vicinity.
No, it's been getting worse. I was actually coming here because I figured if anyone had come here, it was Dr. Reva. I've been told that she's made a few trips here, so I figured that it was probably her again. Because I wanted to talk to her about something, but it's not her.
Sorry to disappoint. We can get you to her pretty soon, though. I think she's just chilling out. She's definitely not with the rest of the group right now.
Okay.
So if you go over towards her room, she's probably, like, I don't know, probably not busy. But yeah, I appreciate you looking out for me, buddy.
Yeah. Just try not to wander places like this without, I guess, proper permission. Reaver has been kind of complaining about you and your friends a lot.
Yeah. That's probably a good idea.
Yeah, and just between the two of us, he's gonna take a few steps closer and then lean in and whisper. Like he pulls down his mask from his face and leans in so he can whisper. He says, just be aware. I think one of our team is going to be probably keeping a real close eye on you here soon. They haven't picked who yet, but I think it's gonna be Parka.
Okay, I appreciate the warning. I'll make sure no one does anything stupid.
Alright. And with that, he takes a step back and he pulls his mask back up over his face and says, okay, I'm going to go look for Dr. Reva now. And I guess I would just, if I see your friends, I'll let them know you're here.
Thanks. As Danny walks out of the cell with him and firmly closes the door. As he is walking out, he does glance up to the ceiling. Are there still markings on it?
Excuse me, sorry. When you had gone into like 2847 cell originally and saw those things?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, good to know,
Yeah.
Like I
With
said,
that-
door is now closed firmly.
So, with that, are you walking with him or do you stay to like catch your breath?
Danny basically collapses the second he's outside again.
Okay, so with that, he is then going to leave to go find the others. At this point, I know it sounds like Baka and Em are still away, but we can at least go back to the back to the group and let you two interact because I'm sure that can take a minute. So as the Silas and Alexi group have been in the elevator room waiting for the other two, you would then hear the door open, Alexi, as you see the other two make their way inside. Bray being followed, or being led by Dr. You're not the right person.
I just rev
You're
the
not
entire-
in this
Let's see
episode.
here, 05.
No, Rev is doing her own thing.
Followed by, or led by Dr. Avery. Which, let me make sure that.
Where's my tall goth wife?
There you go.
I don't know, but I don't want her anywhere near me.
Not too bad.
Alexi's going to see Avery walk into the room, and he's just going to give Silas a death glare. Because he's like, oh, I understand now what you meant by don't be mad.
Mm-hmm.
As Avery is walking into the room, making sure that Bray is still following her, she looks up, and the moment she sees Alexi, is Alexi looking like glaring at her, or is he just glaring at Silas?
He starts by glaring at Silas, but he does slowly start to look over at Avery.
Okay. Yeah, she sees Alexi glaring at her, and she kind of like stiffens a little bit before she just kind of, you see her kind of like shake her head a little bit before she goes, okay, you two are here, good. I was informed that your friend Danny might be in some trouble. And according to this voice that apparently belongs to Danny that now Silas can hear, we were told to bring everybody together.
Yeah. Just double checking. You didn't have anything to do with this, did you?
She like looks at Alexi and raises a brow. She goes, "No. Why would I have something to do with this?" For your
Oh, I
information,
don't
I was
know.
with Silas the entire time.
Don't forget who you are a part of now, Avery. I don't trust any one of you. And it does not surprise me if someone set Danny up.
I do not know what is happening, Alexi.
Yeah, who would set Danny up? DM. You I don't have my camera on, but I'm staring.
Frog blink.
I do not know what is going on, Alexi. But I can assure you that this has nothing to do with me. And to be honest, I sincerely doubt this has anything to do with any of my fellow council members. I don't recall any of them being able to extract a voice from one's head and bring it to another.
Well, doesn't really matter to me. We just need to get down to Danny. But convenient. I just want to go get Danny and get as far away from you as humanly possible. I don't trust anything after that night. I don't want you near any of my people.
You see, she takes a deep breath to just not calm herself, but just I guess sort of like calm herself. But you can tell she's not angry. As she goes, "Look, Alexi, I'm aware that you don't trust me. I don't need to read your emotions to tell that. And I'm aware you do not trust the council. For good reason. However, I am not your enemy. I am not any of this group's enemy. I've been watching for a while because of the information that Gerald has told me. I wish I could help you more, but I am limited due to my duties. But I am your friend."
I don't need any help from you. I hope you understand that. We are not friends. We are the furthest from friends. I don't think I will ever regard you as a friend. And let me just lay down a ground rule. You try and call me your friend one more fucking time. I don't care what the council does.
My favorite.
I will make sure that will never happen again. Got it?
Alexi, as Avery's just staring at him, like her face has gone from, it's still mostly a neutral blank look like it usually is, but he would see some sort of emotion flash over her eyes as her brows furrow, and the faint of almost like static coming from her, but she blinks and it's just instantly gone before she just sighs and goes, "My apologies, Alexi."
I don't want to air your dirty laundry around the other two. I guess more so our dirty laundry. But you know why I don't like you. You know why. And I don't think they'll ever change. Just try and stay out of my way, and we'll be fine. That's all that matters.
I understand. And she will just not necessarily turn away from Alexi, but turn more so she's more focused on the other two.
I'll say at this point, the elevator, with all of you in it, has started to move on its own, going down several floors, until the door opens once you arrive on floor 9, and you would see Banshee standing there waiting for the elevator doors. And as the doors open, he looks at you all. He kind of jumps back a little bit and goes, "Oh, I was just looking for all of you. I found Danny.
No.
Where?
He's over near 2847's cell. He was in there, actually, when I found him. But he's out now, and he's okay. He looks like he got punched in the gut.
Avery's immediately going down the hall.
When she runs past him, he's going to, like, lock eyes with her for a second and freeze in place. And to the others here who have seen Banshee, you know what happens when this is going on with him.
Mm-hmm.
So he stops in place for a minute before he goes, "Huh?" And then he too turns and starts running after you.
Huh? Alexi's also gonna go, huh? He's gonna sprint after Banshee. Huh?
Yeah, Avery's not really paying attention to him or the others. She's just, the minute that she heard that he was in 2847's cell, and that he looks like he got, quote, punched in the gut, she's like, booking it.
Well, before long, you do make it to outside of 2847's cell, where you see Danny, still in the exact same spot, and with Banshee rapidly approaching behind you.
Yeah, is Danny, like, sitting? Is he standing? Like, what's he doing?
What is Danny doing? Ryan?
Sorry, my mic is muted. So Danny is sitting against the wall, like arms splayed to his side, leaning back, just looking tired.
Yeah, so she is going to run over and almost immediately, like, kneel down in front of Danny, kind of put her hands gently on his shoulders, and she just goes, "Danny, are you there? Are you okay?"
Oh God, council member. I should be more respectful. Hello,
Do
ma'am.
not, do not
Hey,
worry about
Alexi. Not Alexi, fuck. Hey, Danny.
Hi, guys.
There is no need for formalities right now, Danny. What matters is that, well, for lack of better terms, you look like hell. What
Yeah.
happened?
So, don't know how much I should talk about it, realistically. One of those things that the more people know about it, the stronger it gets, you know. Told me as a favor I should talk about it, which, I mean, I can do in limited quantity, but I'm going to be very limited in the quantity I do it. But you guys need to put a better lock on that door. It was just open. Someone
Open.
less prepared could have dealt with that.
The door was open. Was there anybody around? Was there anybody in there?
That there was something in there. I only think that we should talk about this once. So I'd rather everyone who needs to hear about it, is there to hear about it.
Oh,
Yeah, cognito hazards are a bitch.
okay. Are you okay? I mean, like, physically.
Physically, absolutely. My brain probably is a little less stable. But you guys all heard me talking to a voice in my head for the longest time, so, I mean, Silas and Chuck know that it's entirely real, but, you know, so, but yeah, but heard a different voice, again. I think a different voice, hey, can you confirm if that's a different voice or the same different voice?
No, it's the same one you heard in like session 2 or whatever.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was figuring, but I just wanted to double check.
Well,
Danny
you
is
have
not even
your-
doing his normal attempts to, like, mitigate talking. 'Cause, you know, he's a little out of it.
So you have your normal voice back, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's
For
good
again-
at least.
But yeah, also, on the thing that I can probably talk about, on the I don't know how bad it is scale, how's the, Hadal archive, Avery?
The minute that you say that, you feel like her hands are still, like, on his shoulders. The minute that Danny says that, she visibly goes still. As she locks eyes with Danny and goes, "What did you just say?
Okay, so as bad as I thought it was.
How do you know about that?"
The thing I talked to, which again, I can't give much more detail on it without, you know, I would at least like Reva and Gerald present. Those are most of the people I care about hearing it, along with who we have here. Let's say it is also dangerously knowledgeable. And, when I was asking or chatting about the current situation we face, that's where it said to look.
Oh. She's gonna, like, with a little bit of her, like, telekinesis too, just kind of very carefully help Danny to his feet.
Up we go.
Easy. But as,
DM,
like,
how dizzy do I feel?
You're feeling a tad bit better. It seemed like you really just did like get the wind knocked out of you, but you're getting it back.
Okay. I wave my hand in a like it's all right motion. Is I'm like, I think I just needed to catch my breath. We're ready to deal with what's going on.
yeah, as, like, she helps Danny up and she kind of turns more so the others can see her, they can see she no longer has that normal, neutral look that she typically has. She looks very worried and almost scared.
Hiding things from us, Avery?
Banshee at this point is going to step in between you, Avery, and you and Danny, and he's going to look you in the eyes and say, "We really need to talk, please."
Is that
private,
looking at
please.
me or Avery?
Avery.
Is this important,
Very.
Banshee?
Yeah, he saw a vision of the future on the way here. You probably want to heed it.
Right, of course. And she'll look at the rest of the group and just go, I know what Danny is referring to about that. But to be honest, it might be best for my father to explain it to you. I will message him once I am done here with Banshee.
No need. I can message him.
Right.
I've got his number.
They have the same dad?
It's a long story.
We should just head towards his office at this point.
Right. Gerald will be able to inform you all more about this. And she'll glance back down at Banshee and go, I need to take this. Just tell him I sent you. I will message Reva at some point as well and send her your way as well.
Understood. Thanks for coming to get me.
Of course, just take care of yourself, Danny. And if you start to feel worse, then please go see the nurse.
Will do. As Danny, pats Alexi on the back, walking towards the elevator, and it's like, I think shit's fucked.
Yeah, it's convenient that a lot of things keep happening. And Alexi's going to slowly, after the pat on his back, he's gonna do the weird appeal away from the rest of the group to follow after Danny.
Okay.
Yeah.
That
Avery's
makes
just
pulling out
watching
his
them go.
Pulling out his phone to message Gerald.
Okay, so
Hey,
you
Dad, where are you?
go to start making your way up to Gerald's office. And Avery, you stay behind with Banshee, and you see he specifically is waiting for all the others to have left. Once they're out of ears, ears and vision, he then turns to look over at you, then up because he's shorter.
Yeah.
And he opens his mouth to speak, but then turns around, shakes his head, looks back at you, squints his eyes, shakes his head, rubs his eyes, opens them again, as if he's just trying to verify what he's seeing. Before he just says, well, I was gonna try and talk to someone else about something, important, but I guess this brings up another, important thing. He's gonna look up, and you see he was about to speak, but then he stops as he sees cameras, and he wants to be careful about his word choice. And he says, Do they know? I didn't know until just now when I looked at you.
She squints her eyes. She squints her eyes at Banshee and just goes, No, they don't. and I would like to keep it that way for as long as I can.
Yeah. Yeah, you're 05, whatever you say. You're the boss. Um, okay, I should. You see, he looks back up at the camera again, and says, before he looks back at you, and says, I should go find Dr. Reva and ask her what I was needing to ask her about.
Very well. Was there something you still wish to speak about?
No, that was it. Um, okay, I'm sorry. And with that, he turns and just runs off.
She will watch Banshee run off for a while, just until he's like out of view. And she, before she leaves, just turns her head to look at um 2847's room, just narrows her eyes. As she just kind of like, she mutters under her breath like, he's not even here and he's still causing trouble. Before she will turn and start to make her way back to the elevators to go handle more business and also message Reva and let her know that she's going to be needed.
Okay. With that, we'll hop back over to the other group. And just for the sake of brevity, I am going to say, you all know where, or at least one of you does know where Gerald's office is at this point, and you are able to guide the others to said office and to go and speak with him. Just like before, you follow through the more decrepit, dusty, unkempt hallways that seem like they just haven't been really maintained from custodial staff. And before long, you do get to his door with the flickering lights in front of it at the end of the older looking hallway.
Alexi's going to walk up to that door and very, like, he's not gonna do it, like, in a fast sort of fashion, but he does do, like, the classic, like, 3-tap knock.
Mm-hmm. It's quiet for a moment before the doors open, and you see. Let me put them both on the map. Yeah, right there, and right there.
Oh.
As the doors open, you see he's
I
standing
thought
there.
it was gonna be my wife.
And
No.
you see,
It's this bitch.
05-2. You see the Root sitting at the chair across his desk, and he looks at you all and says, "And to what do I owe this unexpected visit?"
Well, tried texting
what-
you and you didn't answer, so we came down to check on you.
Right.
Yeah, I'm looking at the Root and I'm like, there's information on the issue you were having us look into that I'd like to give to you. It's relatively heavy, so whoever you want to hear it, it should only be said once or twice max.
He looks at you all for a moment before he says, right. Apologies on not answering my phone. I was in a meeting. He says as he looks back at 05-2, and he then looks back at the rest of you and says, "We are concluding our business here. Though, if what you're wanting to speak to me about is what I believe you're wanting to speak to me about, Agnes here is perfectly capable of being a part of this conversation. I, in fact, would urge her to do so. She is one of our, shall we say, backers that we have for this group. Come
Are
on.
there any cameras or recording devices of any kind in here?
There are not. I've been very secure when it comes to my privacy.
Good. Honestly, even the phone should probably be kept in a separate secured space. I don't want any hearing this that we don't
see.
specifically select.
Okay, the four of you, come on in. Take a seat.
Yeah, I'm back.
Welcome back.
You're back.
Gray will also be back. She's going to the bathroom.
Okay.
Potty.
So with that, you all step into the office of Gerald. And you
Perfect
see he
timing for you
grabs
to
the
come
phone.
back.
Perfect timing. As
Yeah.
he then reaches into his pocket and he actually takes the phone battery out of the phone and then places it on the desk. And then looks over at Agnes and nods his head before she too pulls her phone out and takes more of a second to do so. She looks at the rest of you, looks down at her phone, and just before pulling out her battery as well and putting it on the table.
Alexi does though as well.
Once everyone has done so, he then looks at the group and says, "All right, well,
Do we want to wait for Reva? This, I assume, this actually directly concerns her as well, I think.
I see. In that case, yes, we can wait for her. Are you all... Well, I suppose I was going to ask if you're all right, Danny. You look quite pale, but I'm assuming it has to do with what you're wanting to speak about.
Yeah.
I see. Well,
Danny has a slightly far away look in his eyes as he says that.
Yeah.
then I suppose we're waiting on Reva. For those of you who have not had a proper introduction to Agnes here, I know that you all saw her during the council meeting the other day, but this is 05-2. She is the Root. Her name is Agnes Rousseau. She is one of the longest running council members that has ever been a part of the council. Now, I said she is a backer of our group. That does not necessarily mean... How should I put it? She then clears her throat as she then speaks, saying, "It does not mean that I'm going to just simply let every action that Gerald wants to do here get away with it. There are still rules and boundaries here. The only reason that I've been as lenient as Gerald as I have been is because I'm desperate. I'm getting desperate. Things are not going good under my watch, and I need to make sure that things go better. However, that does not mean he's going to get away with everything. He has been rather overstepping boundaries as of late. And just because he has the capability to speak very clearly for himself, that does not mean that he can get away with whatever he wants. Which means that you all need to be careful about your actions as well. Not all of the council is very fond of you. I am rather indifferent. So far, the vote for keeping you as a group is at a complete and utter standstill. If one vote tips in the other direction, this group will be disbanded. As this is being said, let me drop you back on the map now.
Yay.
Doot.
Maybe Alexi shouldn't be, threatening
Baby Bray should be getting illegal catnip.
I was gonna say, Alexi might be the reason we're missing half of those votes that we're losing.
Listen, dude's traumatized.
But Reva, you do make your way to the office as the door does open and you're able to step inside.
Okay.
Sunflower. My sunflower. My wife.
Yeah, she she does the gentle knock that she usually does when she enters Gerald's office, and when she steps and goes, I received word from Avery that there was something going on, and I had to be here as soon as possible. Is everything all right?
Define all right.
We have insight on some of the matters our group has been tasked with investigating.
Well, I love that Bloodborne reference.
Yeah, she looks around
looking at a
first at the
Lovecraftian being.
group. She looks at the group first, and then she looks over at Gerald, and then she sees Agnes standing there, and she kind of like stiffens up for a second, and goes, hello, ma'am. And she'll step to the side. Oh, I want to see the ref.
Whoa.
There.
Hot.
Dick.
Wood. No!
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, she simply gives you.
You can't
a
just
nod
show
of her
me a
head.
monster-looking character and not expect me to say wood.
She simply gives you a nod of her head in response, Reva. As Gerald then looks at you, Danny, and says, "All right."
I point at Reva and point at the phones on the table.
Oh,
I'm like-
yes. I see. She'll take out her phone and take out the battery and, put it down.
All right.
Okay, so I'm assuming the O5s in the room already know this entity, but it is, to my knowledge, an entity that gets more powerful the more people who know about it, so I'm limiting it to just the people in this room. I saw the Scarlet King.
You saw the Scarlet King.
Yeah. Hopefully that's not an instant kill a D-class thing. I assume it is. That's why I didn't want to do this in front of the entire council. But yeah, the voice in my head led me to 2847's cell and said I would find something in there. At which point that voice was forcibly ejected from my head. I saw the world turn to chaos around me, and I saw a black and red figure with antlers, and yeah, it was the Scarlet King. He addressed himself by name.
Now,
And
normally, yes, that would be a rather kill on sight of a D-class member. However, you have shown remarkable resistances to cognito hazards. So for now, until other signs are shown, you are fine.
okay, so he talked to me a bit on the nature of existence, honestly. We had some differing viewpoints on that.
Of course.
But when I asked him flat out if he was what was making the world degrade in the way it is right now, he said no. And that he's playing a much longer game than that. And he said to look into SCP-001, the Hadal Archive, which, when I mentioned it to Avery, caused them to look very upset. And also that he did find our efforts amusing in the short term. And that's why I wanted to wait for Reva. For some reason, you should know, he finds you and I specifically more interesting than the others.
I would find anyone
Me?
more interesting than Silas, so.
Reva at this point looks extremely confused and concerned. The moment that he said that it was the Scarlet King, she already looks concerned. But then he said that he was interested in her and Danny specifically, and she just looks flat out scared. She goes, "What are you? Why me? Why us?"
Did he say
Well-
anything about the others? Like all of them?
He mentioned what he mentioned that the entire group is special. Some of the things he said were less pleasant than others. And he didn't really say why, Reva. At least for me, I can understand. He commented on my ability to maintain sanity.
Remind me, everyone, what are y'all's perception stat rankings?
Oh fuck, I don't have my
Oh.
thing open.
Hold on.
I don't think it's high.
Just a flat rank is...
7.
Come here, Google.
I'm pretty sure mine's because mine's the same as mine's 7 too.
Mine
I'm
is
also a
6.
7.
Lexi don't see shit.
So,
Hold on, I'll just put mine in chat.
so the only
A
people
bunch of
with,
7s.
with the only people with higher than a 6 was Bray, Silas, and Reva.
Yes.
Okay. As this whole favoritism talk is being had regarding Danny and Avery for the Scarlet King, you can see...
Reva.
Yeah, sorry. I'm still looking at the Avery icon. Because I still have my 05 icons open right now. As he's saying this, those three, you look at Agnes, and you see she has a almost as if she has a tail. You can see at the mention of this, like her fingers just ever so slightly raises off of the desk. And her breathing just the ever so slightly just hastens for a moment before she regains her composure and goes still. You aren't sure exactly what this means, but you can get the idea that she possibly has some insight on this matter.
As everyone was realizing this, Danny does continue on to basically finish what he went through. He's like, so after we had our philosophical debate, we'll call it, and I asked him that question on if he was causing what's going on, he mentioned, like I said, to look at SCP-001, and then he did ask me to do him favors, which I'm not inclined to do, but in technicality, I've already fulfilled one of them. He wants me to talk about him, spread awareness of him, which I don't intend to do in much more of a manner than I already have.
Good.
It's already a big enough leak. And, he did say that I should do everything in my power to keep 2847 alive. But the express reasoning he gave was because he's not done with his suffering yet. So, I don't know how good that is to continue under.
He looks at Agnes now, and says, well, my dear, there's quite a lot to unpack there. How much are we able to speak on this matter? To which she then turns to look at the rest of the group, specifically having a very long stare at the two of you, Danny and Reva, before she then looks back at him and says, I'm pretty sure you know what it is that you can and cannot talk about. So by all means. To which he takes a breath, and you watch as he stands up, and he moves over to a cabinet where you see he has one of those like glass bottles of like basically brandy. You know, the ones that are like they set in a little like swivel where you can like turn it, like, you know, swivel it into the glass. He walks over to one of those and he grabs a glass and puts it on the cabinet and then swivels it on its gyro and pours himself a small glass before he then walks over to this side and takes a seat on the desk, now looking at all of you as he takes a sip from his drink and just takes a deep breath before saying, "We cannot talk about everything that was just now discussed. Some of it is rather dangerous. But what I can tell you is I've been aware of 2847's connection to the Scarlet King for some time. As for the details on it, I'm still working on figuring that out. 2847 is... he is a complicated man. Let me pull out my docs real quick. Pardon. This one. And... where are you? There you are. Jeremiah... he wasn't always the way he was. He used to be just a normal child, just like any of you. And one day that just changed. That's whenever he started doing all the bad things that he does now. The stealing, the hurting, the killing, the burning, all of it. What I believe is that he's not a direct offspring of the Scarlet King. I believe that he was purposefully genetically made to be the most influential being in terms of being affected by the Scarlet King's prowess. The Scarlet King picked the two people with the two genes to form a child whose mind could be easily crippled by such a being, so that he could have his own personal gateway to this planet, to this realm. As for why he does what he does, I believe that the Scarlet King wants him to die, that if he dies, he will act as a direct gateway into our dimension for the fucker. That is why I do not allow his death. However, he's making it very difficult to keep it that way. I'm sure you are all aware at this point that he is anomalous, just like others here. Yet despite being an anomalous D-class, he's not considered an SCP. He's considered a D-class. That is because if he were to become an SCP classification and still have all the problems that he causes, that would give rise to the Ethics Committee deeming him a target of ill being towards life and nature, thus putting him on the terminal for termination. I am pulling every string I can to keep him a D-class, to prevent that, to make sure that he's still under my control, and not the Ethics Committee. As for his favoritism for you and Reva here, he enjoys the suffering of others. He probably knows that there are more ways to torment you than anyone else, Danny. And for that I apologize, because there's nothing I can do about that. There's nothing any of us can do about that. As for Reva here, go on.
I've been proven to be resilient enough.
Good.
I can keep going at least until the mission's done.
Good. Keep it up, my boy. As for Reva, I suppose this is something that I should speak about now. Something that even you do not know about, Reva. The root here, she's capable of seeing many, many things. That is what her anomalous ability allows her to do. She has seen, when you activate your abilities, your telekinesis as well as your premonitions, they aren't technically invisible forces. Not like Bray here. When Bray uses her telekinesis, her telepathy, it is just the power of her mind. That is not what is going on with you. Agnes has seen that when you are using your telekinesis, your telepathy, you are forming tendrils, very similar to that of the Scarlet Kings. When you are using your premonition, you have eyes all around you. Scarlet red eyes with black slit pupils. I'm not sure to what point he has played in your making, but on some level he has.
Damn, jeez. um, Reva, at this point, has gone completely still and wide-eyed at Gerald.
I would have liked to have told you sooner about this, but I have feared for your safety when your connections to him have become more prominent as of late. And despite me looking after all of you like family, you are my child. You are my daughter. You are my girl. I look after you more than the others, and I cannot deny that bias. I worry.
Yeah, neither can we.
I worry that if things keep going the way they are, it is only a matter of time until all of you will have to work with 2847 more closely than before. And I do not wish that. I don't know what that will do to either of you, and I do not know what it will imply for the rest of you. But as for the other thing that he had mentioned, the Hadal Archives. The Hadal Archives of everything that I have devoted my research to for over 100 years at this point. I believe the Hadal Archives are the complete and utter destruction of reality. Not our universe, not the multiverse, reality. The so-called Great Dying, La Pestilence, that 049 is so invested in. I believe all this time he has been studying the Hadal Archives without realizing it. And after your talk with him, that proved me right. The Hadal Archives, from my knowledge, they function in phases. And at the end of a phase, there is a great loss of life. The Big Bang was a resurgence, a reforming of the Hadal Archives' final phase. I believe there was an entire reality before then, and the Hadal Archives reached its final phase and it wiped everything out. And from that everything, the destruction of all, the energy that was causing it, was able to rebirth a new reality our current reality. The Hadal archives did not end there. They continued again. At first, they only took a life, and then a few lives, and then a few dozen. Every year, it is taking hundreds of lives. Hundreds of non-lives. Rocks, dirt, the air we breathe. It is being taken from us. And if I am correct, we have about a year and a half, maybe 2 more years, at the most, before the Hadal Archives completes its final phase once more, and reality itself will cease to exist. As he says that, he stands up and finishes his glass before setting it down. And he walks over to a framed photo of himself and Avery. And he picks it up and looks at it for a moment before taking a deep breath and saying, "Perhaps it is time we went to the man who tried to get me into this group long ago. I think perhaps it is time that we speak to the administrator." And it is with that we're going to end session for tonight.
Motherfucker.
You bitch!
I saw that coming.
Motherfucker.
How dare you? How dare you? God damn it.
I'm gonna have to go back and see the whole the Danny thing.
Yeah, it was
I now have more context as to why 2847 and Silas don't hold each other very fondly. Their entities backing them are literally the
Exact opposites.
the exact opposites.
That they are.
They are the rivals from
No,
the
Whoa, guys, I
fight of the
can't
universe.
believe it. We're going through the Death Stranding.
the game that I have
Well,
yet to play.
And you don't understand the reference I'm
Nope.
making.
I have so
No,
many
no.
of
And then
McCain's stuff
Ceaseless
up.
Watcher.
There's
Oh,
so
we're
many
getting-
of McCain's stuff here, and I see a point where it says relationship with Scarlet King, existential hatred.
Yeah. All right, so
Existential hatred.
guys, I've got a plan.
Uh-huh.
We just have the Null touch the Hadal archives and turn it off.
How
I
can
don't think that's
can
gonna
we do
work.
that?
That's not a tangible thing, though, I don't believe.
I don't think
No.
that's
To
gonna
learn
work.
what the Hadal Archive actually is. So
Listen,
next session you will learn that.
I believe in my homie the Null.
I feel like if it creates something as crazy as the Big Bang, we're a little
SCP
outside
said
of the norm.
SCP ability says nullify. Didn't say nullify what.
Well,
yeah.
now I'm starting to understand the connection between 2847 and Reva that you've been alluding to this whole fucking time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And the fact that he keeps telling
and Reva
him,
is also playing a part.
So,
Fucking Scarlet King.
Okay, I need a confirmation
fine.
that does that technically make them like siblings, or they are just connected via the Scarlet King?
Technically, yes.
Oh.
Damn, I have a brother.
damn.
Technically, it's more so like
Is it like religious
Yeah.
brother?
yeah, kind of. Think of it more so as like
Clergy
if,
sort of
like,
situation.
2 immaculate conceptions with different parents.
Oh.
Plan, yeah,
Sup,
test
Jesus?
tube babies. 2 test tube babies, essentially.
Or I guess Antichrist.
Yeah.
That would be. That would be.
Let me just
Yeah.
say, I hit the Reva is a child of the Scarlet King theory months ago.
Hey,
See, I've actually been
alright.
suspecting that for a while myself. I was just like, that's just like one of a few theories that I have. Is like, there's no way Atlanta's gonna pull this shit, and then they pull this shit.
I love how we got so many references in this episode, like Ceaseless Watcher, turn your gaze upon this wretched thing.
All right, y'all. Well, like I said, that will do it for me. As for a next session, possibly the 27th. It just depends on how I'm feeling at the time. That is going to be my last week here before paternity leave is over. So there's very much a chance I'll be like, I just want to fucking chill.
Are you going back to the work site you were previously at, or are you going to the new one you talked about?
I'm going to Chicago.
Okay.
Or not Chicago. I'm going to Illinois. I'm going to what's the name of this place? Washburn.
Okay, cool. I just hadn't wanted to say the name in case you didn't want that out.
I don't give a fuck. Because by the time this episode gets posted anyway, I'm already gonna have either been there for so long, or like by the time this thing gets enough views to the point where it doesn't even matter, I'm not gonna be there anymore anyway. So
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So we'll be free for the 27th. Otherwise, if like I said, I'll message y'all closer to that day if I actually want to do a session that day, or just put it off and wait till I get to my place. And then from there, we will see what my work schedule is like. My boss did say that it is Monday through Saturday, 10-hour shifts with Sunday off. So the shift pretty much just depends on when we start. Typically, we start at 6 in the morning. So if we start at 6 in the morning over there and get done, we'd be finishing at like 4 to 5 p.m., which is still Central Standard Time. And my place is about 20 minutes from the job site. So we'd be pretty much starting around the same amount of time as always.
Okay.
Cool.
So just wanted to let y'all be aware of that. But I am going to go take off. I want to go see my baby now. So
Okay.
The baby.
I have many things to write.
I have so many questions
And I have
and
a
things I
stream
need
to
to write
watch.
down.
All right. Well, thank
Writing,
you
I didn't
for-
put any notes down for this session.
I'm
thank you
assuming the
for-
voice went back to Danny now.
It did.
We're
it
good
did.
with that.
No.
Yeah.
You still have it.
Oh, good lord.
But that is going to do it for us tonight. So thank you all for playing with me tonight, and thank you to anyone who stuck around in chat. And I will talk to you all later. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Y'all have a good night.
Bye.
The smell of nauseating in cafe. The sound of that shivering machine. The sensation under my heat clinging to my sweaty skin. Looking until the non-solid core. I feel highly in my seat. Tell us. You're being unfair. Tell us. Do you even care? For that taken useless, you won't make it fast to get and clueless. This is all you really are. All you need.